Ever been asked if you worship Satan just because you're an atheist? Or if you're just angry at God, or aren't you afraid of going to hell? Today, we are diving into 20 most common questions atheists get asked, with their answers given by prominent atheists including Richard Dawkins, Christopher Hitchens, and Ricky Gervais. Do you hate God? How can I hate something I don't believe exists? Christopher Hitchens. What if you're wrong? What if you are wrong about the thousands of other gods you don't believe in? Richard Dawkins. If there's no God, what stops you from killing people? The same thing that stops you: empathy, law, and not being a psychopath. Sam Harris. Who created the universe then? Nothing is unstable. It can create a universe. No deity required. Lawrence Krauss. Aren't you afraid of going to hell? I do not fear hell any more than I fear Hades or Valhalla. Mark Twain. Why do you celebrate Christmas if you don't believe? I celebrate love, family, and giving. None of that requires belief in magic. Ricky Gervais. Why do you care what others believe? Because beliefs shape actions, and actions shape the world we all share. Sam Harris. What about miracles? A wise man proportions his belief to the evidence. David Hume. Can't you just have faith? Faith is the surrender of the mind, the abdication of reason. Christopher Hitchens. Do you pray when you're in trouble? Believing out of fear is not belief, it's self-deception. Richard Dawkins. Don't you want to see your loved ones in heaven? I'd rather cherish them now than live for an imagined reunion. Carl Sagan. Isn't life empty without faith? Life is empty only if you refuse to fill it yourself. Sam Harris. Doesn't atheism lead to nihilism? It leads to creating your own values, not clinging to borrowed ones. Friedrich Nietzsche. How can you be sure there's no God? I don't claim certainty, I simply see no evidence to believe. Stephen Fry. But so many people believe in God, and once upon a time everyone thought the earth was flat. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to pause and reflect. Mark Twain. But religion gives people hope. Isn't that good? The consolation of imaginary things is not an imaginary consolation. Christopher Hitchens. You just want to sin, don't you? I already do. It's called living my life without fear of fairy tales. Ricky Gervais. If there's no God, what's the purpose of life? Life has no purpose except living it fully. The purpose is not somewhere in the future, it is here, now. Osho. Isn't atheism depressing? Believing in nothing is depressing? No, believing in something that isn't true, that's depressing. Ricky Gervais. Do atheists believe in nothing? There's no need to believe in nothing. I believe in people, in ideas, in evidence, in beauty. Daniel Dennett. If you've ever been asked one of these questions or asked them yourself, drop your thoughts below. Smash that like button, subscribe for more content like this, and remember, just because you don't believe in an invisible sky, that doesn't mean you can't be a decent human. Stay curious, stay kind, and keep questioning.